Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in.
Well, first opened back in 1975. There's a look inside the iconic Superdome in downtown New Orleans. Today on to Week 15 in the NFL, and we've got a good matchup in store, as it'll be the Carolina Panthers taking on the New Orleans Saints. The kicker, Brandon Aubrey, is out to get this one started. And we are underway from the Superdome. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
First and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
Let's go. Viking 18. Turn up. Buffalo 18. 70 range. 70.
Right to the air goes Dart. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete. Well, this defense for the Panthers very strong in that victory a week ago.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. And I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Check, 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 check. 19 Lion.
Throwing his Dart. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away. We'll call it a 42-yard punt, 40 on the return. And the Panthers will take over now, first and 10. Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll run. Here's Devon Achane. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
First down. A gain of 15. First down, Carolina.
What? 11, 11, 11, 11.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. That is caught downfield. It's Worthy. Touchdown, Carolina. And Xavier Worthy with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Panthers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
And they'll accept that penalty. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They are back over the 500 mark for the season. Got there with a win a week ago, their second straight victory.
Well, they've definitely gotten better as this season has gone along, and from what I can tell, they know their roles. Everyone understands how they fit offensively, defensively, and this team now has an identity, and they're playing to it and playing well.
Now a 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, they give to Gibbs. And he'll get about 3 out of that up to the 39-yard line.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line.
You look at this Carolina defense. Well, they've been very good this year against the pass, currently holding on to a top 10 ranking at number 10.
And the easy thought process is that stopping the run is the least of their problems because they're facing the #1 passing team in the NFL. But if they don't stop the run as well, then that just opens up the passing game even more. They've got to do both.
Oh, and this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. This is taken at the 15. Nice work on the return as he gets about 15 yards back. And it will be the Panthers' ball, 1st and 10. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they enter play here in this one on a 2-game win streak, plus they come off the open week as well. So this is a team that has a lot of things working in their favor.
It certainly is, and let's face it, this team is playing so well. The worry now is that after a few extra days off, they'll be sluggish coming into this game. So I've heard that he spent more time in practice working what they call good versus good, starting offense versus starting defense. They want a fast start in this next game.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. These two teams, they met in Charlotte earlier in the year with the Panthers coming out on top. So they'll be looking for the win here in New Orleans to complete the season sweep. A run straight ahead with H.A. And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory. This now a 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
They'll run for it with H.A. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. 54 yards rushing for him here as he starts to draw closer to a 1,000-yard campaign.
A gain of 16 yards.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go.
Here's Burrow. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. And the Saints are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
The Saints take over.
Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive.
Another incompletion there. That's 5 in a row now to start this game. He's got to take a deep breath now, step back, shake it off a little bit, trust his offensive line, and hope that his play caller dials up something that can give him a completion and get him going.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Dart from the gun on third down. This complete to the tight end, Tucker Kraft. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And that's well executed there on third down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try to find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw. And they hooked up there for a first down.
And they'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 43. Another run for Gibbs here. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage.
It's a loss of 2.
Great effort by Derwin James on the stop.
At the Panthers' 44-yard line.
Here we go. Cowboy 80.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter from New Orleans. It's the Saints in possession. 2nd and 12 now at the 44-yard line. As they've got it as we resume action. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41.
But he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far. And after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. Here's Dart. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. His first catch, good for 9 and a first down. The Saints at 7-6, a game over 500 on the year. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Looking to throw, Dart. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Panthers will take over here just shy of the 30.
And that's what we've seen from this defense all year long, because they've been so good at finding ways to take the football away. And they just gave us another example right here. A strong defense, that's something you're going to need to rely on come playoff time. And this crew has got one. There's no doubt about that, Brandon.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it. Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field when his number is called. The way he's running it, I'd keep going back to him.
And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
Gets through, and now an opening. Touchdown, Carolina. Devon Achane hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Panthers go up by 2 touchdowns. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And it's now 14-0.
Saints nothing.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive But at the same time,
breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. Breaks the tackle. Now an alley. He may go. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Jahan Dotson, 77 yards. And the Saints are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make our score 14-7.
Will Reichard to kick off.
The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
Here we go.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time out, look at repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Man, it's caught inside the 10. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Xavier Worthy, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Panthers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Aubrey good with a PAT. And it's now 21-7.
Saints 7.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, New Orleans. Jahmyr Gibbs, 77 yards. And the Saints are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point splits the uprights. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14.
Saints 14. Will Reichard to kick off.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
Here we go.
And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now.
11. Here we go.
On 1st down, back to Aiken. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead. And it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. They'll send a receiver in motion left. Achane gets it from the gun. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
Second and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on third down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
Burrow will throw. He'll dump this off to Achane. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
And we constantly talk about people being on the same page. In this situation, the two of them saw the play with the same eyes. They understood where the open spaces were going to be, and they found a way to get there to pick up a new set of downs.
Burrow looking to pass. Pass complete to Loveland.
Burrow's pass.
Here now, third and a yard.
11.
A gain of 10. Brings
Now it's Burrow.
And 1.
He's got him in. That's Bond. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts
That's another.
as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number one.
First and goal.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a first and goal.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime.
At the 2-yard line.
11, mighty. 11.
Achane is not going to get back to the line of scrimmage as they'll tackle him at the 3. Now a signal and a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. From back at the 3 now, this is third and goal.
Here we go. 11, empty. 180. 12.
Now it's Burrow. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Colston Loveland in the final seconds of the first half. And the Panthers would extend their lead here just before halftime.
11, Thomas. Here we
The
go.
Panthers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
11. Dot.
And Burrow's going to look to throw for it. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further.
14.
Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Got it. Ready? Set. Go.
They'll throw now on the final play. Try to drop one in, but it's incomplete. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Will Reichard to kick off.
The Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. Second half action underway. Oh, nice move. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball. And
there he goes, left side. Inside the 20. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. And Xavier Worthy with his third touchdown of the game, number 15 on the year. And the Panthers come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. The Panther offense staying put. They'll go for two.
The Panthers.
They'll try and throw for it. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more.
37. Saints 14.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half.
And they'll be at the 18-yard line. Great field position here in the red zone. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw.
Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked up by Nicky Manwari. And the Saints are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. Looking to put a drive together.
The Saints take over first and 10.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Incomplete.
Second and 10.
Covered by Travis Hunter.
Here's Dart. Over the middle, brought in by Dotson. His second catch, and this one not nearly as electrifying as his first. And it'll bring up third down now.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Cup 19, Cup 19.
To throw is Dart. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And the Saints first down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
70 Lions. Panther 11, Panther 11.
To the air, Dart. That one downfield for Dotson. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
Deontay Banks on the coverage.
Now Dart. Setting up the screen. This is Gibbs. It'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that'll force upon him a third and 14. We need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. Picked off by Travis Hunter. And the Panthers are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now.
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
The linebacker, Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah, on the tackle. Now Burrow changing the look.
It's a gain of 5.
11.
H.N. here, they stay on the ground. And he'll go down at the 28. 187 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
And Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues.
And he lost the football. And that will get out of bounds. Lucky there. They keep possession inside the 5.
19 yards. A fumble on the play. Out of bounds. The offense retains possession.
They'll run. Achane. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pick up a 3.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow, and this guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on first down.
11. 180.
One more time with Achane. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal.
I don't know about you, Brandon, but I often think to myself, in these situations, I want a back who can create his own space, who can break tackles, and in a sense, become his own blocker. We don't have that guy in the game right now.
And he's going to be marked down very close to the first down marker, but it looks like he's a yard short.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score one touchdown,
you're 2.
You're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got one, but was denied as he tried to get the second one.
The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1.
180.
They'll go. Achane. And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. Devon Achane. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Panthers take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Throwing the football, he's not as sharp as he was last week when he was over 70%. Right now, he's under 50%.
Well, that comes from extra game film, extra time. You know those guys watched him all week, saw how precise he was, and constructed a defense to try and chip away at that. And thus far, they've been successful.
Over the middle, complete. That's Thomas. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
At the 49-yard line.
But to throw once more, here's Dart. Out left to Dotson. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. We're off to the 4th quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Dart
going to look to throw here. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
4 yards. That's another Saints first down. 1st and 10 at the 7-yard line.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Tucker Kraft from 17 yards out. And the Saints get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Extra point right down the middle. And that will shave a bit off the lead as it's down to a 23-point game. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And it looks like the Panthers' hands team does its job. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. Big impact play, a tackle for loss.
On one, ready?
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
180. 11 MT. 11 MT.
Option handoff now to H.M. They'll get 4 on 2nd down, but it leaves them with 3rd and still 9 to go.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Just falls short down at the 1-yard line.
And even with the game seemingly in hand, they're continuing to fire away, pressing the ball down the field. Listen, it's worked all day. No reason to go away from it now.
H.M. looking for a signal, but none forthcoming. They stopped him shy of the goal line. 2nd and goal from the 1. And Burrow going to change the play. The 6-yard line. Give the sack to David Onyemata, the product of Nigeria by way of Canada. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
Here we go.
To the left side, he finds Bond. Able to hold him to just 2 yards, and now it's 4th and goal.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
No movement from the field goal unit. They've got 4 full yards to go here on 4th and goal to hit pay dirt, but they're going to go for it. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Devon Achane from 4 yards out. And the Panthers are on their way to a 13th win on the year as they add on to their lead. The Panther offense staying put. They'll go for 2.
The Panthers will line up for the
They'll look to throw. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th.
Saints 21.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
at their own 29-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Facing a big fourth quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, their defense has really struggled. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
On the jump. Down. Ready.
Throwing from the gun here, Dart. Now he's going to step up and run. That's going to be a loss of 15 yards on the play. And it'll be a second and long.
Mustang 19. Let's go. 60.
Throwing, Dart. He's going to let it fly. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Incomplete.
Looks like they're going to keep throwing to the bitter end. This one's long since over, but give them credit. They're going to go down fighting. That one, incomplete.
Oh, man, I can't believe this.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
60 Bobcat. Panther 60. Panther 60. Check out.
To throw now, Dart. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that would be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. Here's Dart. And it's going to be batted down. And we'll go the other way with football. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Panthers are going to get it back in excellent field position.
Here we go. Here we go. Right, 80.
Now they come with a jet sweep here as Burrow just taps that forward. And they give him 4 yards there. It'll be second and 6. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. What do they have for this? 3rd and 11. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Well, when they said before the game that they were going to try and execute every second of this contest, I guess that was taken literally, because here they are in the final moments of the fourth, putting another touchdown on the board, Charles, to add to this big lead.
I'm not a big believer in 110%. But it certainly applies here, doesn't it? Because some guys just can't go with less. As long as there's time left on the clock, they're pushing to get to the end zone one more time. They don't really care about what the optics show. They just want to finish the game off the way that they like to play it. Full speed, all out.
Saints 21.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Panthers will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. Well, they've got the huge lead now. They have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road and help seal away one of their best.
He's got a man, complete. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
Well, this is long since over, and some might see this as overkill, but remember, this is a team that puts on the hard hats, grabs the lunch pail, and tells everyone, we're going to give you a full 60 minutes. And that's exactly how they're playing this one out.
The Panthers will line up for the
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And boy, talk about adding insult to injury. He's into the end zone to tack on 2 more. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
Let's go.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete, as time has run out on this football game. A higher scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National Football League, but fun to watch these offenses. They were really clicking. It seemed like everything that they dialed up worked.
Yeah, it certainly was fun to watch from our perspective. How'd you like to be those defensive coaches, though? That wasn't a blast for them at all. And let's face it, they all game plan, they all scout, they all think they're prepared. But executing and stopping teams, that's another matter entirely.
So for Carolina, they continue to make their case as a Super Bowl favorite as they move to 13-1. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Saints, their playoff hopes take a hit as they drop to 7-7.